Namaste. Welcome to Mindful Yoga Together. Today I like to introduce you to called tongue practice. You might have done before, but tongue practice is actually Tibetan Buddhist practice. So tongue practice is that we breathe in the suffering and pain of others. Then we breathe out, sending the relief or comfort to them. So whatever benefits for them. So we use a visualization. So in the world, today's a cultivating a peace, cultivating a peace, but the thinking of a peace in so many ways. Many things happen in the world around us. And it can be the violent and the wars. So you can think of that the suffering and the pain of other people can be very close to you, or can be somebody you saw on a TV, or you heard about them from friends of somebody, or it can be family members and family that live in distance. So it can be any practice for at the moment that it's suitable for you or works for you. So let's come to a comfortable seat. And finding our body sitting here. And hips and the legs and feet touching to the ground. But if you like to lie down, that's okay too. And noticing our breath coming in through the nose and going out through the nose. Now we want to continue our yoga breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And gently we bring our attention inward. Inward means just connecting to our body, our breath, our mind and heart, our emotions. And keep our breath smooth, steady, gradually slowing down. And find the rhythm or steady patterns of the breath. Tongue practice. So visualize somebody. So every breath can be different person or a different place, different group of people. And on our inhalation, we visualize that the person. Then on our exhalation, soften our body with compassion and sending the comfort to that person or to the place, group of people. And then inhalation, breathing in, taking a particular people, person. And then exhale, soften with compassion. And inhaling to the pain, suffering, difficulty of the person. And then exhale, sending the relief, comfort. and peace. Now continue. You can also imagine the trees, the tree that maybe the tree or wherever the tree that you like. So what the tree is doing that taking the carbon dioxide into their trunk, then purifying the air as oxygen and producing the oxygen and spreading to this earth. So us human beings, animals and living beings can use that oxygen to live. So tree is taking care of polluted air that we pollute, then sending oxygen out so we can breathe and live. Also, you can do visualizing the darkness and heaviness on inhalation. And on our exhalation, brightness, light, warmth. Stay here for a few more breaths. And heading the pain, suffering of others. And exhaling the sending the bright light, warmth that sprout the seed of peace and joy. And then as you inhale, we reach our hands out and up. And exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center. Maybe bow your head to set your intention, dedication for today's practice. And then slowly open our eyes and let's come onto our back. Please lie down to the ground. Lie down to the ground and spread yourself wide. So hands goes up and over the head, stretch your leg. And together, big inhale, spread ourselves really big and wide. Then open your mouth, let go. One more time, take a big inhale, stretch yourself, point your toes, and reaching our hands, finding the length to the side of the body, and open your mouth, let go. And plant your feet down to the mat. Then move your knee side to side. And just moving the knees, giving the movement to your lower back and the belly, relax down. And also check, so different parts of the feet may be touching to the ground, or notice how the toes touching or heels touching or ball of the foot, different parts of the feet. You know, feet have about 26 bones and 33 joints and lots of muscles. You know, it's a quite amazing feat. All right, then bring our right knee to the chest. And catching our right knee, and you can interlace your fingers and move your knee towards the chest. And then left leg goes straight up and point your left toe, and you can flex or just make some movement. Also, you can relax our right toes, right foot. Then push your left heel out and gradually Release the left leg down to the mat. And then push the back of the left thigh to press your left leg to the ground and find a stretch to the front of the hip joint. All right. Then right knee come to the left side and retwist. Then spread your right arm to the side and retwist and open. Then make a big circle with your right hand. But if you can track your fingers on the ground as much as you can, you might do that. And both direction. Then slowly back to center and we switch the leg. So left knee to the chest and right leg goes straight up and point your toes and make circles and just feel the relaxation movement to your foot. All right, then push your heel out and gradually right foot come to the ground. And push your right heel back of the leg down to the mat and stretch the front of the hip. All right, then left knee come to your right side and let's twist. And left hand goes stretch to the side and open the left inner armpit. And make a big circle and hope your fingers can track and sliding on the floor as much as you can. Change the direction. Okay, then back to center and catch a block, one block. Block between your thighs. So squeeze the block between our thighs. That helps to align our pelvis and also the feet, knees. And by squeezing the block, we engage our adductor in the thigh, the pelvic floor to engage and glute and your ab. All right. So as you squeeze the block, lift your hips up. Then the hands goes up and over the head. Then on our exhalation, slowly lower down. So let's continue this movement of lifting our hips, go up and down. So more you engage our core, this movement become more easier to lift. Then when you lift the highest, maybe really squeeze our glute and find the openness to the front of the hip. Let's do a few more times. All right, and then last one, we lift our hips. Then bring our hands behind you. So hips higher, but lower your shoulder under and interlace our fingers and press your arms down to kind of a support and lift your hips. All right, and lift our heels off the ground, squeeze our glute. And then exhale, heels down and lift your toes up. Then toes down and heels up. So keeping our hips high, squeeze the block. Then we are shifting our weight to the front of the the front of the feet and back of the feet. And we're gonna go on like a rolling front and back. And one more time, inhaling. Then exhale, push your squeeze the block, push your hips really high up, heels up. Then the hands goes up and over the head. Then on our exhalation, slowly lower down each vertebrae at a time. Let go the block and drop your knee to one side and the other side. All right. Then movement, release the lower back. Then gradually bring out our sole of the feet together. Open your knees wide. Then interlace our fingers to the back of the head and elbows open wide. Inhaling, lift our chin up and lift our belly up and arching your back. Then on our exhalation, opposite, so knees come closer, elbow come closer, lift your head up, rounding our back. Then inhale, lift our chin up, head down, and looking kind of behind you or up. Then exhale, round our back. So we're going to continue like this. So inhaling to open your knees, elbows wide, chin up, arch your back. Then exhale, round our back, knees up, elbows up. And then last one, inhaling. So movement around spine, mid spine and lower, and then upper spine. And then slowly release. And hug both knees to the chest. Then make a circle with your knees. And as you move your knees, notice the massage at your lower back, glute, sacrum. All right. Then let's cross our right leg over the left. So right leg over the left leg. And you can interlace your legs together or just be it. Right hand under the left arm. Inhaling to bring our elbows over the face and try to stretch your leg. Then on our exhalation, bring our knee to the elbow. Inhale, distance elbow and knees. Then exhale, coming closer. And let's go on. Just 2 more times. Exhale to bring our knee to the elbow. And last one. Then spread your arms wide, drop your knee to the right side. Twist. So you might bring your knees more close to the chest so we can create a space to the lower back better. One more breath. Then slowly back to center. Change the leg. So your left over the right leg. Then left under the right arm to cross the arms together. And then squeeze the arms, legs, and kind of a stretching. And then exhale, bring your knee to the elbow. And let's do 3. And 2. And last one. And spread your arms wide and bring your knee to the left side and twist. So again, bring our knee towards your belly more to have a space to the lower back. All right, and come to center. So if you like to roll back and forth, please do. And if not, come to the seat from the side. And otherwise, 3, 2, and 1, and come to the seat. And hands and knee position tabletop. And step back. And let's have a block in front of you, right side and left side, and maybe shoulder width apart. Then we're gonna bring our hands on palms on the block, and coming to puppy pose or child pose, we pull our hips back. So having the block, without the block, you might notice it's a shoulder, it's open the shoulders. Then stretching the inner arm. Then drop your head. One more breath. And then inhaling, rising up. And come to hands and knees. Then stretch your right leg back and ball of the foot. Come to the ground. Push your right heel back and down. Stretching the Achilles tendon, calf. And then if you like, you might lift your left knee off the ground if you want to do a little challenge with core work. One more breath. Okay. Then spin your right heel down, left foot come behind you. Right hand to the sky and open. Then gradually make a big circle with your right hand. So as you move your hand, notice how your hip joint, like here, the pelvis on right side can find the stretch. The other side, the other direction of the circle. Okay. Then release. Knee down. The other side, so left leg back. Push your left heel back and down. Stretch the calf. Akira stand down, back over the knees. If you like, lift your right knee off the ground. Really intense stretch on the left leg. One more breath. And right knee down. And then spin your left heel down, right foot come outside, left hand to the sky. Then make a big circle with your left arm. And feel the stretch to the front of the left hip joint. The other direction. All right, then let's calm down. Knee down to the mat. And this time, let's bring our elbows onto the block, palms together. Then we're gonna pull our hips back to like a child pose. Maybe thumb comes behind your head and drop your head. You can maybe lounge your back. So head is behind of the block. I'm gonna help open our shoulder. One more breath. I'm gonna inhale. Let's rise and let go the block for now. Then coming to tabletop. Inhaling right hand to the sky. Then exhale, round our back. Just send our right hand towards the left side, and we're gonna do a few more rounds like this. Inhaling, hands reach. Then exhale, round our back and curl in. And then inhale, right hand up. Then exhale, curl in. Right shoulder, right ear to the ground. Now we twist. And left hand goes to the front and maybe stretch. And you can gently pull your left hip back. You can stay here, or you might stretch your left leg, toe down to the mat. One more breath. And then exhale. Slowly lower knee down to the mat. Left hand down and we rise. Right hand goes up again. Exhale, release. The other side. So left hand goes up, open our chest first, then round our back, and left hand goes under and just curling. Few more times. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, last one. Exhale, round our back. Then let's bring our left ear shoulder to the mat. And temple bone, left side of the temple bone, come to the ground and give a nice pressure there so we can really relax our head. It's a nice pressure point. Relax our jaw, soften. And stretch your right hand to the front and palm down. You can stay here, both knee down, or you might stretch your right leg. Toe down or maybe lift it. So mindfully we move our body, that's cultivating a peace within ourselves. And I hope that the peace we can spread to others. All right, and bring our knee down. Right hand come close to the face. And left hand to the sky. Open. Exhale. Let's release. Okay. So tuck our toes under and come into downward facing dog. And open the back of the body. Stretching, activating.
Together, big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time, big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Then slowly, let's walk ourselves to the front, bend your knees, and catch our elbow gently, swing side to side if you like. And soften your knees, lounge your back, and slowly rising up and stand. And the hands goes up and over the head, and catch our elbows. Inhaling to lift our elbows upward, and you might lift your heels off the ground and make it a balanced pose. So when you make it a balanced pose, we need to use our core. Squeezing, so we did a block between our thighs. So like that, squeezing the legs towards the center line. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, drop your heels, bend forward, and swing your hands side to side. You can tap your fingers to your body. All right, one more time. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, catch our elbows. Inhale, lift our elbows upward and heels off the ground if you like. And stretching upward and up. And exhale, let it go, drop down, swing our hands and relax. And then inhaling, hands reach up to the sky and bring our feet together and catch your right wrist with your left hand and stretching upward, inhale. And then on our exhalation, hands goes to your left side. Then gaze towards the light up. So looking upward on right side. And then inhale, coming to center. Exhale, bend your knees and let your arms swing. Relax. The other side, inhale, hands reach up and hands reach and catch our left wrist. Inhale, lift our hands, goes upward. Exhale to the light. Then your gaze left side up. So your head can resting on your right arm. Then let your gaze goes upward. One more breath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, let go, drop your elbows, swing your hands side to side. All right. And then inhale, hands reach up and palms together to the heart. And then stand in front of the yoga mat. It's a prayer to the sun salutation. So we mindfully move through the poses. So cultivating a peace. So the conflict happen within ourselves as well. So we bring the peace into that conflict inside of us. Together, inhale, hands reach up, palms together looking upward. On our exhalation, bend your knee, bend forward. You can catch the breath. Inhale, halfway left. And really lengthening our spine, top of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knee, relax our head. One more time. Inhaling, halfway left. Find the length of the spine. And then exhale, relax, head down. Then bring our hands down and we step back. You can be plank pose or you can bring your knee down to the mat. And then exhale, bring our belly down to the mat. So belly down to the mat, and we're gonna do some poses here. Stretch your left hand forward, palms down. Bend your right knee. Catch the right ankle with your right hand. And then exhale fully, relax. So try to face down or your body is facing down. And then inhale, kick into our hand. So you might use your left hand to lift your chest up and kick into our hands and pointing your right toe upward. Open the front of the right thigh. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, keep your right knee bent and slowly lower your head. And let go your hand and light toe. So we're gonna roll onto the left side and light toe come on behind you. So right foot come to the ground, maybe only ball of the foot or sole of the foot down to the mat. Then moving our right knee up and drop. So moving our knee side to side. And you can rest your head on your left arm. Okay. So you might stay here or you might bring your right foot inside of the left thigh. So you have a right hand in front of you so you can keep balancing. So it's like a tree pose. Plant your right foot inside of the left thigh or wherever it is. So you might maybe cough. And try to point your right knee upward to the sky and squeeze our glute and try to maintain kind of a center line. So your left leg is engaged, left leg and right foot come really, gathering to each other. One more breath. All right. Then slowly, let's release. Come on to our belly. Then we switch to the other side. Right hand forward, palm press down, and bend your left knee to catch our left toe or left ankle. We're gonna do the same thing. Exhale fully, relax down. Inhale, kick into our hand. Then maybe left toe goes upward and lift your left thigh away from the ground. Then right hand press down to lift our chest. Open the front of the body, squeeze our glute, strong back. Inhaling, open. And then exhale slowly. Let go your left hand. Roll onto your right side. So side of the right head is resting onto the right arm. Then left toe come to the ground. Maybe sole of the foot. Then moving our knee, left knee in and out a few times. Just relaxing the hip joint. Okay. And now left foot come onto the inner right leg. So maybe it's on a thigh or maybe it's a calf. So wherever it is for you. But we engage our right leg, maybe pointing your right toe and feel the adductor or inner thigh muscle. Inner thigh muscle is a little engaged to bring your right leg towards your left foot. Then left foot coming towards your right thigh or right leg. And then we're gonna balance here. And then try to lengthening our body, like finger goes over the head, like toe goes opposite direction. One more breath. Okay, and then exhale, release on our belly. Okay, let's do Shavasana. So we want to lift our chest and legs at the same time. So you can either spread your arms to the side or you can point your fingers back. All right, exhale, fully relax. Inhale, lift everything up. Maybe point your toes. And maybe fingertips goes back and top of your head forward and squeeze our glute and lifting up. So strong back. And one more up, inhale. Exhale, let it go, drop down. And bring our forearm, stack each other. And you can rest your chin or forehead onto the arm. Then point your toes out. So it's called crocodile pose. So inside of the leg coming to the ground and toes pointing up. And just relax. You might wiggle your hips side to side a little bit to relax the lower back. One more breath. All right. And then slowly release. Bend your both knee. Then catch the right toe or right ankle. But if you are not reaching to the toe, that's okay. Just bend your knees and hands reaching back. Okay. Then exhale, fully relax. And then inhale. Let's lift up. So if you are not catching the toes, point your toes upward and the fingers back and try to lift it. And if you are catching the toes, kick into our hand and lift our chest. And one more up, inhale. Exhale, let it go, drop down. Relax your arm by your side and bring our feet side to side. So move our feet. That's become a nice massage of the quad front of the thigh. And relax our belly, lower back. All right. And then slowly release. Tuck our toes under. Press your palms under the shoulder. Either you might come to tabletop or child pose or plank pose. Then downward facing dog. You can be child pose to left or downward facing dog to left. So when the winter starts, or we are almost winter, so our body gets cold and joints, the muscle, it takes time to warm up. So you might feel more tightness everywhere than the summertime. So just mindful, no fight with that. So that's bringing a peace within too. Okay, so accordingly, let's move. Inhaling, look forward. And exhale, let's step forward, bring our feet together. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, head down, relax. And grounding our feet. And let's rise up. Hands reach to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Okay, so now our hips are facing to the front of the yoga mat. Then right foot, so right toe pointing forward, and we bring our left foot just one step back. So left toe 45-degree angle, right toe pointing straight forward, and your navel also pointing forward. Then bring our hands behind you to catch your elbows. Or you can bring our palms behind you, or you can hold on to the fingers. Inhaling, lengthening our spine. Keep grounding our feet. Strong foundation here. Then exhale, you might bend your right knee to bend forward. You might keep your knees bent or stretch your leg and head relax. You can lounge your back here. Strong leg. One more breath. Then exhale, bend your knees, lounge your back, slowly rising up. Let go your hands. Just relax. All right. So we're gonna switch the leg. So let's bring our right foot back, step back. Then left foot, one foot forward. Left toe to left toe front, right toe 45-degree angle, and catch our elbows behind you, or palms together behind. Grounding our feet, inhaling, lengthening our spine. Then on our exhalation, let's bend forward. You can keep your knees bent, or you can stretch your leg. Head relax. Find the length of the back of the body. One more breath. All right, soften our knees, lounge your back, and slowly rising up.
Okay, then we're gonna rise up to pivot facing to the longer side of the mat. So whichever that you are, you can look at the screen. Then point your toes out and heels out. Then we're gonna gradually widen our stance so that you can stand here, but you can stand here not full, but wide. All right, hands to the side. Then point your fingers down and kind of bringing the fingers together, fingertips together. So it's like, as if you are holding something and hanging. Okay. And then inhale to open your fingers wide and press your palms out. Then exhale to relax your wrist and fingertips together. So you can kind of hang. And then press your palms out, inhale. Then you really push as if you have a wall by your side. And then exhale, relax your wrist. Then fingertips together. So actually stretching the wrist. And then inhale, open. And planting the feet really ground down, open. And then exhale, relax. Exhale and release. And then bring our fingertips to the shoulder, inhaling to lift our elbows up. And then exhale, elbows back and down. Inhale, move your elbow forward and up. Exhale, elbow back and down. Then release. Spread your hands to the side, fingertips together and palm facing down. Point your right toe to the shorter side of the mat. Bend your right knee to warrior two. And then inhale, stretch your leg and come into the center. Switch the right toe pointing to the longer side of the mat now. Left toe to the shorter side of the mat. Bend your left knee and come into warrior two. And then inhale, rising and toes point. And then exhale, release our hands on your hip. Then, so feet is parallel. Inhale, looking upward. Then on our exhalation, bend forward. You can use your knees, bend your knees to come down. And hands onto the ground or hands onto the block. So however it works for you. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, head down, relax. You might rest your head onto the block and just let your arm drop. However it's you like to be. You can catch the feet from outside. Or you can bring your hands between the leg. Or maybe hands forward. One more breath. All right. And then inhaling half a left. Then bring our right hand down to the mat and left hand goes up. And we twist. So look into your left hand or left side. Then bend your left elbow to touch your left lower back. Or you can catch the right thigh. Then try to open our chest to the left side. You can be here, or you can catch the left foot with your right hand and twist. And relax your head. Strong leg. One more breath. Exhale, release. Bring our hands to the center, maybe to the block. Other side, so left hand down, right hand to the sky and looking to the right side or right finger. Then bend your right elbow to touch the lower back or catch the left thigh. You can be here, or you might catch the right foot with your left hand. And relax our head, look up to the right side. Last breath.
Then exhale, slowly release. Bring our hands on a block and bring our feet together, closer, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, and feet come closer, bend your knees, and then we're gonna sit down. Sit down to the mat and still look to the longer side of the mat. Then bring our feet down, hip distance apart. Then we're gonna bend our knee and drop your knee to the left side. Then right side. So your feet placement doesn't change, but we are twisting to the right and left, and it helps to open the hips. So you might use your hands, or you might not use your hand or not use. So if you are not using the hand, it's become core work to try to maintain your torso upward. Okay, then when you are ready, bring our knee to the left side. That means the left knee is farther away. Then send our right leg straight back. So left knee to the front, you face to the left knee, and right leg goes straight back. So it's become pigeon. But if you are not comfortable doing that, you can still bend your knees, back knee. But if you are comfortable, point your right leg straight back and stretch and face to the left side. Then inhale, open our chest. Then exhale, bend forward. So it's a pigeon kapotasana. So if your hips are not comfortable, you can also use the cushion. Then you can sit. You can bring the cushion under your left hip if this position is not comfortable. All right. And then inhale, rise up slowly. Then on our exhalation, bring our right knee to the front gradually, bend your right knee. Then we're gonna change to the other side. So come to center. Then we're gonna face to the other side. So now we are face to the right knee and stretch your left leg back. It's a pigeon on the other side. Then point your left toe straight back. Right knee maybe open to the side more. Inhaling, looking up. And then exhale, bend forward. Relax into the pose. Peaceful way. Each exhalation soften. Then if you notice if you're holding some tension someplace, maybe relax them. Last breath. Okay, slowly we're gonna rise and bend your left knee, move your left knee to the front. Then now we face to the longer side of the mat and feet come closer together, Baddha Konasana. And relax your toes, so look into your toes and open the toes wide. And then maybe we go knees up and down. Just relax. All right, so we might use the belt or we might not. So you might sit on a block by if we cross your right leg over the left leg, stack your knees together. Then if this is not comfortable pose, you might sit on a block or cushion. Then try to point your toes out. So right knee over the left knee and hands goes up. Inhale. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Then catch with your right hand. So left elbow upward. Then exhale, bend your left knee. Then catch with your right hand. So left knee, left elbow, left elbow upward. Then you can be here. Then left fingers really goes down, or you can use the belt to connect it if it's not connecting easily. Now make sure that you can keep our spine well. No struggle here, please. So if you are neck tilting certain way, or if you are rounding the back or arching your back to catch the hand, you really want to use the belt. Then inhaling to lengthen our spine and point your left elbow upward. Then feel the right hip grounding. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Okay, switch hands behind you to just change the leg. So now, left knee over the right, or whichever you haven't done yet. Now you might sit on a block, or you might cushion. Point your toes, if you can, point your toes out this way. And then the hands goes up and over. And then we catch our right elbow this time. So right elbow upward. So first we try to help our shoulder to open, right shoulder upward. Right finger goes down behind you. Then maybe use the belt or try to connect the left hand to the right. Then keep our neck long and have a space. Means there's no tilting certain way, and find the freedom of openness. One more breath, inhaling. And then on our exhalation, let's slowly let go your arms. And then we're gonna face to the front, stretch your leg. Bring our hands behind you, open your fingers wide. Then bend your elbow towards back. Then try to bring our shoulder blade closer to lift our chest and looking upward. So feel the openness of the chest. You can be here, or you can bend your knees and plant your feet down and pick up our hips like a tabletop. One more breath. And then exhale. Slowly release. Catch the a block between your thighs. So a block between your thighs, squeeze. Then keep squeezing the block and lounge your back. We're gonna slowly come onto our back. So holding onto something means the block is there for you to help engage our core. That must be a little bit easier for coming down. Okay, then hands by your side. Plant your feet down, having a block there, then lift our hips up. Then the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, roll our shoulders under, and the bridge pose again. And finding a space be to the shoulder, back of the neck, also front of the neck. So even like a chin is a little tucked in towards the collarbone, but try to find a space. One more. When I exhale, slowly lower down. So now we have a choice of just lifting. So in this position, just lift your left leg, having a block. Or first, plant your feet down and lift your hips in a bridge pose. You might interlace your fingers behind you, then lift your left leg up. So maybe left heel pushed to the back. So keep squeezing the block. And up, one more breath. And exhale, release. So the other side. So now your right leg goes up. So we have a still block between our thighs.
Or you can bring your hips down and light heel to the sky, or lift your hips to the bridge and light leg left. And one more breath. And then exhale, slowly lower. Let the block go out. Drop your knee to one side, just move your knee side to side and relax. And coming to happy baby, open your legs wide, catch your feet or any place you can hold. And let's roll side to side. All right. Figure 4, light heel or light cup front of your left knee and catch our left thigh from the back. And bring our left knee closer and find the openness to the lower back, the SI joint or sacrum, hips. And then as you inhale, lift our left heel to the sky and stretch the left leg. Then on our exhalation, let go and let it just swing or shake it. A few more times. Inhale, left heel to the sky, and exhale, let it go and shake it. Last one. Inhaling, left heel to the sky. Exhale, let it go. Then bring our crossed leg to your left side and we twist. And then slowly back to center, the other side. So left calf or left heel, front of the right thigh, right knee. And bringing our right knee close to you. And maybe catch the back of the leg. Inhaling, light heel to the sky and stretch. And exhale, let your light heel drop and let it go. And a few more times. So this small movement helps to calm our nervous system. Or movement creates kind of a vibration through whole body. We pay attention to that subtle vibration. Then let's bring the crossed leg to your right side and we twist. Spread your arms wide, look to your left. Maybe hug your left knee to the chest. And when you are ready, come to Shavasana. Last pose for this practice. Lie down to the mat. Be comfortable. Relax everything. Let go all the tension. And I like to share the poem. Peace is this moment without judgment by Dorothy. Do you think peace requires an end to war? Or tigers eating only vegetables? Does peace require an absence from your boss, your spouse, yourself? Do you think peace will come some other place than here? Some other time than now? In some other heart than yours? Peace is this moment without judgment. That's all. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Peace is this moment without thinking that it should be some other way, that you should feel some other thing, that your life should unfold according to your plans. Peace is this moment without judgment. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingers and toes, inviting a small movement and feeling our body here and appreciating this body moves like this without judgment. Appreciating as it is and moving our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, let it go. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart. What we have today. Roll onto one side and gradually coming up to a comfortable seat. Together, inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Cindy.